And we are live. Hello, everyone. Good morning,
Hi.
good day, good evening. So we're here together with the amazing Rachel for further life.
Oh,
So
and the
there
amazing
are already
you.
people. Oh, hi, Medel Art. Hi, dear. Hi. So there are already comments coming.
Oh, lovely.
That's great. So we will just take some time to welcome everybody. Crafty I am. Hi, good morning or good day to you. So it's Saturday, it's fun day. That means that we're going to craft again, a very special and easy project because Rachel, she has always such beautiful but easy projects and we're looking forward to it. Louise, bonjour. Hi, Jill. Jill is also here in the house. Oh, there are comments coming now. Roberta, hi, good morning. Helen, good morning. There's so many comments coming. Woo!
Oh, wow.
Selena, Agnieszka, good morning. Good day, sorry.
Hi.
Kalimera from Greece. So, hi, Anna. Then we have Canada. Susie, hello. You're supposed to be in the morning, so good morning to you.
Fantastic.
Like and share. Yes, Crafty I am. You know how it works. So everyone like and share this video to win the wonderful pizza box. Then we
Mm-mm.
have Leonor, we have Janet, we have Alex, we have Justina, Katarzyna, we have Sara Alejandra. Wow. Hello, good day, everyone. Oh, I see Canada, minus 29 degrees. Oh, God,
Ooh,
this is crazy cold.
ooh.
Oh, we have Cecilia. Hello, saludos. Cindy, good morning, good day to you. Yeah, so Rachel, we have so many comments popping up now. We
Oh,
are already 60
fantastic.
people in the stream.
Fantastic.
That's fantastic. So, guys, if I'm not popping up all the comments, I apologize because there's so many coming at the same time, and my eyes like going in different directions. Hola, de Portugal. Hola. Patricia Chunga, hi. Good morning to you. Danka is here. Wow, just amazing. Wonderful. So, Annette is also here. Hello from Sweden. Hello. So, oh, Roberta seems to have some internet problems.
Oh,
Okay, if you have issues, you maybe try to go on YouTube because I think that YouTube takes less source than Facebook. So maybe you can try to do it on YouTube at the time. We have Cindy Crane. Good morning to you. Yes, okay. Everyone is coming. Everyone is watching us. We are 69 people right now. So, dear Rachel, just show us what we're going to do today.
we're going to make this.
Yay! This is
So,
just beautiful.
I'm going to show you how to actually make the frame as well so that you can adapt it to any projects that you might want to adapt it to. And I've used the Klimt collection. So I've used a mixture of grey board and a resin mould and stuck it on the frame. So I'm going to do that today.
Yeah, this is nice. And you can also use it for many occasions, many different
Yeah,
occasions as well. And this is what I like. Projects that you can literally use everywhere and for every kind of occasion. Well, for my project, I'm doing the hosting today. Therefore, I will present you a very short and small project because I really would like to try to react to every comment. So therefore, we're going to do a small tag today with me. I think we're going to the springtime, so the butterflies in the belly are coming up, and people fall in love and so on. So I decided to do a tag with the House of Roses collection. This is going to be a very quick project and very easy project. So I think we can start. What do you think, Rachel? So we can turn the cameras
absolutely.
and let's have some fun now. So, all right, wonderful. So Rachel, maybe you can just show us which products you will we will need for replicate this wonderful frame.
Right. Well, I'm using a selection of Allegro paints. I'm using the Crackle paste as well. I'm using some of the extra forte glue, and I'm also using some of the, I'm just trying to read the name here, Color Velo rice paper glue. I'm going to be using some of the tissue paper, which is DFSA 4638. I also used mold, which is, bear with me, K3 PTA 5600. And I'm also using some grey board pieces from the grey board collection, which is getting the code for, which is KLS for Sierra PDA446. So I'm using those things. I'm also going to be using some gold wax and some antiquing brown and umber brown antiquing stuff. But you could use brown paint. You can adapt it to however you want it to work. And I'm just trying to think if there's anything I've missed. Oh, and I'm using just some standard cardstock to create the actual frame itself. So I think that's everything on my
I really
list.
like the matching colors that you have used for this project. I
Oh,
really love it. Looks really cool. So maybe I can also give a very quick update on which
yes.
products we will need for my project. So I'm going to replicate this tag, but in a smaller size. And as mentioned before, I am using the House of Roses collection. So I have already prepared the paper here. So this is all, it comes from the paper pad 12 by 12 inches. So I just cut some text, a circle, and the background paper for the cardstock. So this is a usual cardstock. Um, and also for this border here, I have prepared this this mold with a cream paste, and this mold comes from the collection Arizonia. So this is the number, so I will try to pop it much more clear, like K3PTA575, one of my favorite lately. And we're going to glue everything down with the craft glue because it goes quick and it's easy. Also very wonderful to glue down the cream paste. And I will take some paints, Allegro, in milk white, and then my favorite one, cappuccino. I think everyone already knows that I love the cappuccino shade. So this is what we are going to do. So Rachel, if you like, we can start. Just explain us how to do the base for this frame.
No. I've actually done a very, very, very shallow resin cast here, and you do have to be quite careful with this because it is a very shallow mold, but you can do it. So I made a very shallow cast, and I managed to catch some of the little elements there, and I really like these little bits that I managed to catch on the final piece. So I've done that to start with, and I've gessoed that, and I'm going to pop that to one side a minute. And next I'm going to show you how to make this frame. which is the base for my project. Now, of course, you could put something, I could put something in the background of it, but I really like it being like this. And it's a very adaptable pattern. Once you know how to do it, you can do it in any size or shape that you want. So I'm going to take you through that to start with. So
We have
go on.
we have already a comment from Middle Age. She's saying that she feels satisfied today because they are project with two of her favorite elements, like the tree of life and the crack effect. So you seem to have chosen the best technique for today.
Well, that's it. I can't blame her. I think I would agree. They're lovely, lovely elements. Right, I'm going to pop those measurements there for you just quickly. Now I'm in the UK, so I work in inches predominantly. So everything I do is going to be in inches, I'm afraid. And I'm also a bit lazy when it comes to measuring. So what I've done to mean that I've only got to measure two pieces is that I've taken A4 cardstock to create this. And I've cut myself 4 strips that are 3 3/4 inches in width. So out of the 2 pieces of A4, I've got 4 strips. And then I've taken 2 of those strips and cut them off at 8 inches. So I've got 2 longer and 2 shorter sides for my rectangle. Then the next thing I've done is I've used a scoreboard and I've scored at 1/4 inch, 1 inch, 2 inches, and 2 3/4 inches. So I've got all my score lines. And the next thing I need to do is I need to create a mitered corner, but I don't want it to go all the way through because I want to be able to slot the pieces together. So all I do is when I finish scoring these lines, I turn my card and I just score those first 2 little sections, the 1/4 inch section there and this section here. I score along and then I miter across here. And then I'll cut that. And this will mean that all my pieces will fit together. And once you've got this formula, you can use it for any size of frame you like, it works with. And of course, like I said, you can put a backing on it. You don't have to leave it as just the framework. And then all I do is I take some red liner tape because I know that that's going to give me a very quick stick. You could use wet glue, but I'm just wanting to do it quickly. And all I do to stick them is I peel off that backing. This is the hardest bit of it all. There we go. And I just fold that flat there. Hopefully you can see that. I fold this flat and then I just fold the other side down onto it. So I'm not trying to mess around with it as a 3D piece. I'm just folding it all flat because when I pop it up, I'll have the shape I want. And so I repeat that with all of the other pieces. So I'm going to do one more just so I can show you how they fit together then. So again, a bit of red liner tape, or you could use wet glue. The old extra forte glue would probably be good because you want something that's got a quick grab with this sort of construction. So again, I'm folding this down flat on top of it. I'm trying to do it when it's all 3D because when I fold it up, I've got those pieces. And then what you'll find is you'll be able to slot your pieces in together.
It's so easy to structure the base. I really love easy projects.
Yeah, they'll all fold in together. So I mean the magic number for you to remember when you're doing it is that miter, And the mitre line, all you need to do is make sure that it's at the same distance as the size of your actual, the width of your actual frame. So there we go. I've got my frame all stuck together now, and I only put the glue on these on the bottom pieces. I don't worry about this mitered edge because it all slots in. So I've got that, and I'm going to start adding bits to it. I don't know if you want to go through what you're doing there, Yullee.
Yeah, this is nice. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now, I have glued down the background paper on my cardstock. And as I told you at the beginning, I have prepared this mold with the cream paste in advance. So it took me one night to get it completely dry. And now I just cut out to the size I need. So I do not the perfect size, as you already know me, because I don't like the perfect measurement. I just do like an eye measurement every time. And now I'm going to glue this mold down with this craft glue. But I need to put a little bit of pressure on it because it doesn't stuck the way I want it to be. So you just need to push a little bit more to get it stick into it. And as I told you before, it's going to be a smaller tag. Well, the same technique, but a smaller one, and the shape is different because here I have a rounded corner, but now I decided to do a different one, kind of house, because we're working with House of Roses collection. So I try to replicate kind of a house shape now. Yeah. And in the next step, I would like to cover this mold with paint. Here I will use for the base the cappuccino paint. This is the number KL 90. And here I'm going to work with the wet brush because I don't want to highlight this wood too much. So I just want to keep it quite soft and don't make a lot of focus on this part. So I take my well-known palette, a messy palette, and mix the paint a little bit with just a drop of water to make it more fluid. And I randomly apply this color. And I also here go above the edges because it's fine because we're also going to work with some accessories like tags and laces and however. So this is not a really affordable project. So now I'm going to cover it really quick just to have it a little bit brown. And also here, instead of having, if you, in case you don't have this mold, you can also use a very wonderful soft mold from the House of Roses collection. They come with flowers and with a kind of wall. So this would be also very good for this project as well. But I wanted to achieve this kind of country look. And this is why I decided to take this mold instead. And as I also like to mix and match different collections, I just try to figure out what is working together well, what's not. So just let's have some play, and see where the journey brings us. And also here I highlight some areas with more acrylic paint, the other areas with less acrylic paint. So we have kind of shade play on this project like this. So it looks quite natural, like a natural wood. And also here, my attention was not to glue it completely down. I wanted to leave some gaps in between to make it more three-dimensional. So in case you want to have it like really clear, make sure to glue down the edges pretty well to your project. So yeah, and I can also hear see the comments from Leco Sedi Laura. I love both projects. Thank you so much. So this is why we are here to inspire you. And there are also so many people working on liking and sharing this video. And guys, you're doing this really, really well. Thank you so much for your support. And also, if you have any questions regarding steps that we need for our projects, don't hesitate to write us your questions. And don't forget to nominate your friends, your loved ones, your family members to join us and to like and share this video because the yummy pizzas, they don't make any calories as everyone knows. So don't forget to like and share. So Rachel, I will mute myself for a while because I need to dry my acrylic paint. So if you like, you can take the further part. Okay?
Yep, lovely.
Thank you.
Lovely. Right, I've just been using just ripping pieces from this rice paper, which is DFS for Sierra A4638. And I've just been using the Colavello glue just to stick some pieces on my frame to add some interest. And this can be, if you've got a corner that you're not particularly happy with, because, sometimes things don't work perfectly, this is the ideal opportunity to just pop a little bit of the paper over that, and nobody will ever know. So, and it will also add some strength to your frame as well. So I'm going to add one more piece here. Just need to get some tissue. There we go. And I'm just adding it. I'm adding it to my cardstock and then adding the paper, but you can do it however you like doing it. But it's very forgiving. There we go. And I'm going to add another little bit to that corner because it hasn't perfectly lined up. Not that anybody would notice except me, but I'm going to just add that wax paper for some strength there. There we go.
Yeah, and we have Crafty IM who is helping us with popping up the products that we need. So thank you so much for your support, dear
Oh,
Crafty IM, because this is so huge in support for us. Thank you.
thank
And we
you.
have some more nominations over here, and this is so nice to see so many people liking this video and share. So let's do this together. Hi, Lamia. Lamia is writing that she's late and she says good morning from Montreal. Lamia, you have missed nothing. We have just started. So welcome and enjoy this live together with us on this wonderful rainy Saturday from Germany. And what day do you have in UK? Is it rainy? Is it sunny?
I'm
Rachel?
well. It's just grey. It's grey here.
It's gray. Oh no.
It's just grey.
Well,
It's
we have
raining.
a kind
But
of similar
it's
weather every time, I think.
I don't mind a bit of grey.
Oh, Krusty I am is saying that
I'm
we have great projects for a Saturday morning. Yes, definitely. When I saw Rachel's projects, I was so overwhelmed because I really admire the Klim collection, and the idea seemed to me just to be perfect to share with you guys. So we are curious to see. Yeah, Lamia is saying she has also minus 29 degrees in Montreal. I would say,
ooh.
wow, this is huge. I couldn't survive. Helen Getter is saying hello, chicas. Hello, chica. ¿Cómo estás? So Cindy is saying that she agrees with you, Rachel. She says that Gray here too is longing for a little bit of sun. So they
Oh,
also seem to have gray cloud over there. What a pity, actually. I think it's time to have spring. Agnieszka is also freezing in the UK. Well, we feel fruity together.
oh.
Yeah, so we have a conversation going on here regarding the temperature and weather. So it seems like winter is still present everywhere in almost each corner of this country, of this planet, but not in Australia because I know that they still have very, very warm, and this is so cool. Nautilus Crop is here. Hello, Yullee. Hi, Rachel. Hi, dear, and welcome. Oh, thank you, Crafty I am, for your comments. Thank you so much. So people are also greeting each other here. Everyone saying hello. Yeah, so I'm waiting for my hot gun glue to warm up because now I'm going to work on the decorational part already. So I have prepared these text and this round shape, the circle. So I'm just going to play around a little bit with these accessories and put maybe some flowers on it. Why not? Because we have spring mood. We want to share love. We want to share the butterflies. So I will also work with flowers. Where my scissors gone? Ah, here are they. So I will maybe just put maybe just a little bit of flowers here. Unfortunately, I don't have any roses here, so I will pretend that we have kind of roses here in our project. So guys, you better put some roses inside. So love butterflies. Yay, Yvonne, I love them too. And I love them even more when they're in my tummy. We have Ana Cajal. Hola, saludos desde Argentina. Hola, hola. Bienvenido. So everyone is sharing. So, all right. So what I'm going to do as next, my statement of work already. Nothing goes without this gaze. So I will take just a little tiny piece of it and put it on the background before I glue down all the paper and the flowers. And so I will gently rip them with the fingers. So like this. I love this. So I really cannot get rid of this because I use it everywhere and I highly recommend to use it in your projects in case you want to achieve this soft effect. And Roberta is asking a question. She's asking me where I got the flowers from. Well, this flower, it was from a decoration shop here in Germany. They come in a row, so you can simply cut them out. So I normally buy all my flowers from the decoration shop because they have them in different colors, they have them in different shapes, in different sizes. So if I need like really quick some flowers, I go to decoration shop and I buy them, and they're really cheap. So here I decided to take this nude pink, I would say, rosy. Yeah, it's the point. So yeah, so this is the flowers, but also you can use pomeran flowers if you have some at home. It will also look very beautiful. Or you can also use some leaves or trees like this. Well, this is not the matching color I need, but this would also look very interesting on this project because we have leaves in the background, and you can kind of underline this summer effect with leaves additionally to it, or even mix it together with the flowers. It works also really fine. So, and now I'm going to do the layouting just to see what is going to be in the background, what I would like to let pop up in the front, and what about the flowers. So I think I will do it kind of like this, so we can still have the space for to see our wonderful wooden panel here. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Oh, now we have a French comment. I will try to read it out and to understand. Merci Nadia. J'aimerais bien que tu puisses en avoir une. A pizza box for. Ah, so Middle Art, if I understood you right, someone has received the pizza box, right? In case yes, congratulations, because nothing is better than having a delivery with a pizza box. Oh, you're really welcome, Roberta. You're really welcome. Thank you so much. Yes, paper flowers, also a good idea. You can use it for this kind of project as well. Hi, Lian. Lian is joining us. Hi, dear. Selena is also nominating Helen for a pizza box. And we have a question to Rachel. Rachel, why did you just lay down with spatula?
I've also then gone and
Rachel?
just
Unfortunately, we cannot hear
really
you. Now
roughly
you're here.
and
Now you're
not
back.
being
Yes.
too precious about it and not painting over the rice paper. And then I've used my spatula to lay on some. Sorry, Yullee, did you need to say something? Sorry.
No, it's okay. I hear everything. So you
No.
have just put the crackle paste on
Okay.
it, right?
I used the Crackle paste, transparent Crackle paste,
Mm-hmm.
which you want to.
Wonderful. Oh, we have a small technical issue. So Rachel's connection seems to be gone. So I will try to reach her. So as long as she's not here, I will pop up myself to here. Well, fingers crossed that we have Rachel back again because I think that this internet connection is always such yeah, excitement and yeah, a challenge for us. So okay, now we're waiting for Rachel to come. As far as I understood, she has used the transparent crackle paste, so I can show you because I have it here right next to me as well. This is this product here, very wonderful crackle paste. So this is what she mentioned before, as I could understood exactly. And yes, I also love to use this product in my artwork for background effect, for example. And what I really also love to do is to mix this crackle paste together with pigments, glamour pigments. So this can also be very interesting if you're working with backgrounds and you want to have it like more special. This is nice. So guys, I'm trying to reach Rachel, but she seems to not to be inside so far. So unfortunately, it's only me and you guys over here. So still fingers crossed that we can manage. Ah, Rachel is now. Wait. Now we have her back again. Hi, Rachel.
Hello. I don't know where I
So
just
you're back
went.
again. So I have answered the question to you. So it was a transparent crackle paste, right?
Yes.
Wonderful. Yeah, so we have it here. And we have also a comment from Midel Art. She's saying that she put crackle paste in every project. And I say it's a very good idea because I do the same.
Yeah.
I do the same because it gives the project so much interest.
It does. It creates such a lovely texture.
Yes. And this is also gives a kind of vintage effect as well. And the thing is, you can work with these crackles after on in so many different ways. Yeah, to
Yeah.
underline with patina, to underline with wax, or even with normal acrylic paint. This is just great. Yes, you're really welcome, Mide. So, and Rachel, everyone is glad that you're back again, and they're loving your frame.
Oh, thank you so much.
So we were patiently waiting for you to come back to us just to show us your project, how it goes. Yeah, so and you are drying it right now, right?
Yes. Well, I'm just trying to force the crackle to dry so I can move on with the next part of it. Really,
Mm.
I think what I might do actually, I'll pop it to one side and see if it will just dry a little bit on its own. There we go. I'll pop that up out of the way.
Yeah, and people also like the crackle effect on your frame. So we have
Oh,
already two comments who just admire this effect.
it's
Yes, and I
just
completely agree. I also love how interesting this medium is because you can use it in many different ways, in many different projects, in scrapbooking, in mixed media projects, in decoupage, and everything. And now comes the favorite part, the tree. So what are you going to do with the tree right now, Rachel?
With the tree, I'm really, I mean, I love Klimt, and I've got lots of his books and things. And even if you don't have his books, I mean, just looking through this amazing collection and seeing the patterns that are used. I mean, the patterns are just amazing. The way that Klimt used colour and pattern really inspired me in how I painted my tree. So I'm going to start by adding Cookie. Now, Cookie is my favourite colour. I hope yours is cappuccino. And mine is very much Cookie. I seem to put it on lots of projects. So I'm just going to get my brush.
So Rachel, everyone feels inspired you to have used the Crackle paste because we have Mitch, who is saying that the Crackle paste is on my wish list right now. That's great.
Oh,
Good choice, I would say.
yeah, definitely. It's so beautiful. It really. It's a really. I mean, there's loads of crackles for loads of different things, and they all work differently. And well, and sort of have different crackle effects. But I really love that paste for ease of use, and it's just a one step crackle. You just put it on and it's done.
Yes, I totally agree because for me, I feel the same when I'm working with this product. And this is definitely worth a try. That's for sure. So, and
Definitely.
me, meanwhile, I am preparing all my flowers. So I have done my layouting. So now I know how I'm going to proceed with my layout. So I'm going to work with this text over here. And I want to do the overlaying effect. So the flowers, these two flowers, I will leave aside. So I'm going to check the place for them a little bit later. Now I'm going to add some ribbons to my text, to my smaller text, and I would like to have this cordal, I think it's called in English, and just to put it on my tag. So everyone is liking the Crackle paste, yeah. Definitely, definitely.
No, it's
So
brilliant stuff.
also here, instead of using this cordal, you can use normal vintage ribbon. For example, like this. It will look also wonderful, but I decided myself to use this ribbon after on for my hanger. So I will apply it later on to my project. So, but I will leave it aside because I want to have it like really colorful because I am coming to the spring mode already. And yeah, I decided to do it more colorful. So my first tag is now ready. So this is how it looks right now. The same part with the second. So like this. And here we go. So Rachel's tree is turning so beautifully. Really, really nice. I love the color she uses here. So, okay, now I have my text finished. And now I'm going to apply them again with this three-dimensional structure. So herefore, I use my cardboard from a delivery box, cut it into small pieces, and glue it down with my silicone hot gun glue to the tag. And the tag itself goes on the top. So this will be like this, for example. So and this one here. And also as an inspiration for you guys, when I did my bigger tag, it turned out kind of frame. So here I put also one piece of paper with just like background. So you can use it as a frame as well, just glue the picture down, or a note, or gratulation, whatever the occasion for this one is. But you can also use it as a greeting card, for example, for birthday, or for however, for wedding, if you want, with the roses. So this is an idea also. And I see here we have some new comments. I have a huge supply of bits of yarn from my crocket project. Oh yeah, I can feel with you. I have also so many different supplies here, which I really don't use because I forget sometimes what I have. And it's always like struggling. Oh, I need this, I need that. Do I have this? Do I have not? And then this, I need to search for it. So, and Midel is asking me, are you sticking the text string together so it stays in place? No, I don't, because it doesn't move, because this string is pretty raw, so it doesn't move. It doesn't move. So you can just do here all together into the circle, and everything is normally in place. But in case you use a tinier a string, you better glue it down maybe on the back side here, for example, so that it doesn't disappear somewhere. Oh, thank you so much, Yvonne. She likes the tag. Thank you so much. Oh, Blanche. Hi, Blanche. I haven't noticed you. Sorry. Yeah, and taking paste in everything. Yes, and taking paste is also a very important point. This is also one very, very useful tool in the artist workplace. Definitely. And we have some more nomination. Oh, thank you, Cindy. So, who is craft now? So we're crafting both actually, but I'm doing the smaller project because I think that everyone should see the beautiful project of Rachel, because it's really, really adorable. I love it really much. And me, I'm just supporting her with hosting, and I'm just doing a very small and easy project, which is almost finished. So, Crafty AM is saying, I've made tons of mini borders and flowers, seahorses. This is a good idea. I always say, when the evening comes, the mold production starts here. So I take all my molds I need. I take my soft clay or resin, however, and I just put everything on my table and prepare all the molds. So this is good. This is structure. So this is really nice that you have that you take the time to prepare everything, and then you have everything ready when you need it. This is good. So pizza box for Carol Festock. Rachel, we have one more question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Crafty IM is asking, what paints are you using?
Right, I've started off with the cookie. Well, actually, I suppose before I've used the cookie, I always use black gesso before I paint, because I really like the depth that gives me when I paint on top of it. If you like your colours to be bright, then you'll want to use white gesso. But I like the way that black gesso works, so that's what I use. So then I've gone over with some cookie, and I've not been too fussy about it because I want to see some of the black coming through, and I'm also going to be adding some gold wax, so I'm not too fussy about that. And then I've used corn, which is KAL36, and I'm using ivory, which is KAL12, and I'm gonna use, bear with me, Indian turquoise next, which is KAL109. And I'm just
One of my
really,
favorites, yeah.
I'm just really using some of the patterns that I've seen in Klimt's work and just popping that onto my tree. So I'm just having a little play with some of those patterns and enjoying the process. So it's quite nice. It's quite nice to sort of bring in some of that art work that we can see
Yeah, it seems like to
in
be a
design.
meditation, when you're painting your forms, your molds. This is kind of meditation. I also enjoy this process so much with mixing and matching the colors. Hi, Anna. Anna saying hello to us. Hello and welcome.
Hi, Anna.
Yes, and Crafty I am, she admires your color combos. Yes, I totally agree with you, Crafty I am. I also really, really love how the colors are chosen for this project. Really wonderful. And Crafty AM is also saying that she needs to start using black gesso as a start. Loving that. Yes, I
Mm.
think I should try it too because I don't work with black backgrounds, but maybe I should start. Yeah, this is a very cool inspiration. That's for sure. Oh, Letizia is joining us. Hello, dear. She's saying hello to us.
Hi.
And Rachel Yvonne is saying that she can't wait to see the project finished. Yes, I think we all cannot wait to see it finished because it looks so, so beautiful. Just wonderful.
No, it's just a really nice project to, you can take as long as you want with it, and all the elements are things that you can transfer to something else as well. There's nothing set in stone at all. Right, I think I'm probably gonna, I could spend forever doing this because it's just so lovely to do, but I'm going to leave it at that. What I've used for my black outline is I've just used a pen. I'm just giving it a little dry. It doesn't need
Mhm.
much because there's not that much paint on there to dry.
And we have a question from Carol. She is asking in French. I will try to answer her in French. She's asking which collection I am using.
Is it?
Uh,
She's asking if it's a new collection that you're using.
Yes, non, sur la collection du House of Roses. C'est pas la nouvelle collection, mais c'est comme la nouvelle collection. Well, my French is not that bad. It's not that good, but I really try to practice languages that I don't normally use in my daily life. So I hope you could understand it. So Mitch is saying that your tree is looking amazing and the tech is so pretty. Thank you so, so much. Yeah,
No, thank
Crafty IM is supporting us with answering the question regarding the collection. Nicoletta, thank you so much. She says that our projects are beautiful. Thank you for this.
you.
And Danke, she also likes your beautiful tree of life. With
Oh,
that, well, I try to do my best, but I cannot speak French really well, but I wish I could. Well, I used to learn French during my school time, but as I didn't practice it at all is disappeared, and I really don't remember any words in French, but I still try to, yeah, to remind myself how it is. So, and me, I'm going to put the ribbon here on the side. So we have one more to buy lists to buy supplies on the list of Alex. She wants to buy House of Roses collection. This is very good idea. I also love
mm,
this collection. Also for the spring, for the summer, it's just the best. Oh, thank you so much, dear Danka. Thank you. So we have some nominations. Carla is saying that both projects are beautiful. Thank you, dear Carla. This is a huge pleasure to hear that. Bravo, Yullee, pour ton français. Oui, de rien. But as I told you before, I wish I could speak better French than I do currently. Maybe one day I will manage to learn it. Yeah, at least at the same level as I have it in English. Yes, the House of Roses is also beautiful. It's so beautiful in one of my favorite color, pink. Yes, definitely, Yvonne. I totally agree. And what I really like about this collection, it's soft pink. It's not that bright pink. So I also love that. really, really much. Uh, yes, 1 to 10. Carmen is also like loving your tree. Yeah, I think you cannot love Rachel's tree because her tree is just amazing. And I think this is a huge inspiration for all of us to try this. Thank you, Letitia. She's also saying the projects are beautiful. Do we have to talk about the size of our list? Yeah. Yeah, well, I must say that my wish list for Stamperia products is also huge. And Rachel, what about you? Do you also have a huge wish list for the Stamperia products? Or do you
Oh,
already have everything?
no, I have a massive wish list, a massive wish list. I just wanted to just give a little tip. I'm using just just a black micron pen now to add some detail here. Now, if you use a micron pen when you're journaling or when you're doing artwork and you're using it on top of paint, sometimes they can stop working because the paint gets into the nib. So if you just gently run it on your sanding block, that will re-energize it, and that will rescue your pen, because it just it gets rid of that little layer of paint that's built up on there. So there we go. A
That is
little
a
tip.
very important hint. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing with us all your tips and tricks because I think even for those who are just starting with crafting with art, it's so important to have the support and to have some ideas. Yes, and Roberta saying that you have a stunning project. That's for sure. I totally agree. Oh, hello, Mary. Thank you so much for joining us. She's sending flowers to us. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Great tip. Thank you. Yes, also Carla is thankful for your tip, Rachel.
it's a really handy thing to know. It stops you throwing out your pens.
Well, okay, now I have finished my project. So this is my small tag where you can put some small pictures, photos on it, or maybe a little piece of paper with a greeting or whatever your soul desires. Um, yeah, so I'm going to bring myself back to the screen with my face, and we're going to watch how Rachel is proceeding her project. But before I do that, I see a question here from Dala. I was here at the beginning, but somehow missed how she created that tree. I know she used a mold, but what material is the tree made of? So Rachel, could you please tell us again
Of
how
course
you
I
have prepared
can.
the tree?
Yeah, the tree is made from chipboard. It's from the chipboard elements there, and I will give you a little note of caution. Just make sure you take your time when you're taking these elements out from here, because they're so beautifully cut and they're so intricate. You do need to just take a little time to push them out. But it's chipboard, and I'll get you the code now. Bear with me. It's hidden under things. It's here somewhere. Here we go. Grey board, sorry, it is. And it's KL for Sierra PDA446. And there are all kinds of pieces in there that are fabulous. I've also popped out my phrase from there. That's where I've got that from. And all my little triangles are from there as well. So there we go. The next thing I've done is I've mixed myself up a sort of paler skin tone here by mixing the ivory paint with some of the corn paint and a tiny bit of apple and the tiniest bit of the Indian turquoise as well. And that's given me the skin tones I'm looking for. Because when I'm painting people, I like to get my skin tone on first, because then I find I can easily correct any mistakes I make by going around the edges afterwards. So I'm just giving this a coat in the areas where I want skin tone to show.
Hmm.
There you go.
And we had also a question from Chel Pokorny. She asked what we can use for our brushes to leave them clean after using fluid gloss. And also here, and well, Agnieszka already answered this question, but also maybe a tip for myself. I also use a cleanser which is solvent based. Yeah, so you can use also this one or a water based. It depends on what kind of gloss you use. So, but sometimes it's also enough to put it into a jar full of water. So when I do craft, I always have a jar full of water next to me. So if I'm working with medias, I put my brushes straight away to the pot with water to make them, yeah, not being sticking together. And Cherish is also saying that she loves your paint, Rachel. Yes, this is really, really beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
The ribbon
It's not. You
source.
can see I'm not being that careful with this skin tone because I know I'm going to go around the edges afterwards and tidy it up. So I'm not too precious about it. Obviously, I'm not slapping it on, but I'm not worrying about the edges because I know I'll be coming back in to tidy that up. And I just really like how the black gesso works underneath all of these colours. And I just find it a far more forgiving way to paint.
Yeah, this is very interesting. And do you, Rachel, know we have a further tip from Agnieszka regarding the cleaning of our brushes. She says that in the end, she also put some hair conditioner to her brushes to make them soft.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's a very good tip. I will definitely try it out.
yeah, definitely.
This is very good. Yeah. Yes, Crafty AM is also saying that we have all those extra bottles of unused stuff. Yeah, that's for sure. We all have. We all have. Yeah, this is nice. So I really like this tree, and I really love how you created the colors, the matching, the combinations. Looks really beautiful.
Oh, thank you. There are colour packs to go with all the collections of paints. So if you're unsure, you can always get a colour pack, and that will have colours to go with each collection in it that go. And I know the Klimt one, I think, it's got most of the colours I've been using. So you can just set yourself up in that way, and you'll know that you'll have all the colours that will match. And I think they're a really good price to buy that way as well. I think they work out as a really good price.
Hmm.
So there we go. I'm just doing my first layer here, and I do tend to work in lots of layers. I don't do just one.
Yeah, Chell was asking me to show her my project because I have finished it already. And she's saying beautiful. So thank you so, so much. And also, I know that she's new here on the platform, and I wish you good luck. And the most important thing is enjoy it. Enjoy it and don't miss the lives because in all these lives, we get so much inspiration, we get so much information regarding many, many different techniques, ideas, tools, supplies. So for those who are new or who are just curious but still hesitate to start creating, so here we are. We're here to encourage you to start crafting, and we just give you some tips and support how to use all these products, and supplies, and maybe just give an inspiration. So Marionelle McGill, she's saying that she has missed most of the live, but saying still hello. And projects look cool. Can't wait to see final results. Thank you so much, and don't hesitate because you still can review all the whole live from the beginning on Facebook, on YouTube, so it will appear everywhere. when we have finished everything here. So you will not miss, definitely not. And also after on, when the projects are done, when the life is finished, don't forget to like and share. Don't forget to nominate your friends to get a very wonderful pizza box because Stamperia has so much to give at the moment. Very beautiful collections. And yeah, don't forget to vote for your loved ones. And I see we have so many comments over here. So, yes, Shell is saying that lives are really helpful and everyone is supportive. Yes, so I think this is very important because Stamperia family, they are all supportive. They will give you any advices you need, any support you need. So this is what I also like about this community here. So we have nomination here. So I'm just checking if I have missed maybe a question or something. In case that I don't show your comment, because it may be that I just overflew it. So don't hesitate to write it again. So I will be able to pop it on the screen again so we can answer your question because this is important to get the questions answered. So we have some more comments here. Agnieszka is writing that we are here to spend our time in a nice way, inspire others, find inspirations, learn new techniques, and how to use products. Yes, this is the
Yeah.
purpose of this life. This is purpose of us who are here behind the screen, and this is also the purpose of you, of you guys who are sitting with us and watching us because it's Saturday. Everyone's supposed to be somewhere outside, enjoy the day off. But we're here in the community with 61 people, plus Rachel, plus me, and this is so, so supportive. So thank you so much that you're here with us today. It's a huge pleasure.
So you can see with my painting now, it's really the lighter colours are really not, it's not great painting. It's not great painting because it's only the first layer and I'm not really, well, it's the second layer now. I've dried one and put another one on, but it's absolutely fine because I'm going to be putting the darker colours around it. And as I do that, it'll all sort of tidy itself up and start to look how I want it to look. You've just got to have faith that it's going to be okay. I think a lot of people get put off when they're starting out these projects because they think it's not very good. And I know lots of people who think they can't paint their resin casts very well. But honestly, it's all in the layers, and just stick with it and keep going. And you go through that ugly phase and come out the other side, and you'll have something that you're pleased with. So I'm just whizzing along now doing these stripes. I'm not giving it the time I would normally because I'm aware that it's Saturday afternoon. So let's just do a few more. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a tiny work that you're doing now. Really tiny because you need to be very patient, not passionate. You must do it patiently. So this way. Yeah.
It is. It is. It's something that you could take an awful lot of time over and make really, really beautiful.
Yes.
Because there's so much lovely detail on
Oh,
this.
Rachel, CraftCIM is asking you if you maybe could show the finished frame again to the screen so that everyone can see this again.
Of course I
Thank
can.
you so much.
There we go. This is where we're going.
Wonderful.
This is where we're going. We're nearly, it's nearly there now. It won't take much more, and we'll just be assembling it all. Because I'm not going to put as much detail into this one.
This is nice. Yeah. This is really beautiful. So also you guys, in case you feel inspired to create the same projects as we do in the lives, and you don't hesitate to publish it and take us everywhere. You can find us on social media. Also, Rachel, she is on Instagram. I am on Instagram. So you can find us with those names, as you can see here. It's my and Rachel's is also in the corner.
Oh, yes, please, yeah.
Yeah, so you can find us there. Rachel, do you have also YouTube channel or any
Yes,
other? You
yeah,
have.
I'm on YouTube. I'm also I've got a page and a group on Facebook.
Mm.
Um, my group is Rachel's Atelier on Facebook. Um, so you're welcome to come to that. So I do, it's just a group where we share inspiration and projects. And on my page, I sort of post what I'm up to and where I am. And obviously, there's Instagram as well. And YouTube, I've got a few videos on there. I need to do a little bit more, really. But I get so caught up, and I don't know about you, Yullee, but I get so caught up in creating things and enjoying doing that sometimes I forget to be doing all the other things that are involved with it.
Mm. Yes, and Crafty AM is also asking me if I will publish my House of Roses creation on my social media, I guess. And answer is yes, definitely. So I will publish it, I think, tomorrow. So you will see this tag plus the bigger tag on Instagram, on Facebook, I think tomorrow. And also from my side, you can find all my artwork on Instagram as Yullee Art. You can find it on Facebook. I have my YouTube channel where I also offer some inspiration tutorial, which are really easy to do. So you can also join me on YouTube. My name is also just Yullee Art. Just everywhere, you just need to put Yullee Art everywhere, and you will find all my social media sources. And for those who want to learn some specific projects, I also offer online workshops. So you can find also my group on Facebook. It's Workshops by Yullee Art. And you can simply join it and don't hesitate. If you cannot find this group, just write me a message on Facebook or Instagram or email, and I will add you to the group. It's no problem. So you are all really welcome to join us. So we have some more comments here popping up. So let's see. We have some hugs here. This is nice. I
Oh,
feel love.
right, so I'm just taking some black paint, or this could be black gesso, but I'm using the KAL13 Allegro black paint, and I'm just going to tidy up around the face now. So I just want a tiny little bit just to tidy up now. So this is a bit where I do need to just concentrate a little bit. And if this is something that sort of is a little bit intimidating to you and a little bit tricky, use a pencil or a pen instead and do it that way.
Yeah, this is really wonderful.
So,
And we have a very, very lovely comment over here from Marionelle. She's saying that this is such a lovely, caring, sharing community. Feel very lucky to have found such great inspiration, such fun with the lives, and some lovely posts. Thank you so much and welcome to the
oh,
family. Thank you so much.
that's so nice.
Yes, everyone is welcome. That's for sure. Also, invite your friends to join Stamperia worldwide, so everyone can join all the lives, can join all the projects, can share their own projects. So just keep in mind, share, share, share.
Uh,
And Rachel, we have a comment for you. Susie is saying that she likes your details that you do. Just
oh,
very
thank you.
wonderful.
All right, there we go. So I'm going to leave it here with my detail painting on here for today, because I'm aware of time, and but you can imagine the rest. And
We
what
can pretend, we can pretend like it's finished.
yeah, it's nice. I'm going to do some little details now that will help. So what I like to do, if you look at these with these resin molds, there's lots of fine detail quite frequently on the face. Now, to try and paint that, you would need a tiny paintbrush, and it'd be quite difficult. So what I do is I use a pencil crayon. And because details are very often raised, if you're very gentle with your pencil crayon, you can get those details and you're not losing any of that nice fine detail either. And I'm going to do the same with the eye there.
This is a very great idea, really.
You don't
This
lose
is so wonderful.
because I find there's so much fine detail in these, and it's such a shame to lose any of that. So that's how I'm getting that nice fine detail. And if I find anything I've done is not quite right or is going in the wrong place, it's really not difficult to get my paintbrush and I can just get a little bit of paint and I can get in there and I can tidy that up and I can do it again. So it's really, really, really forgiving, and it's really easy to get some good results. And I can also use it for shading and doing the cheeks and things like that. I can bring it in everywhere. And like these tiny little lips would be really difficult to paint. But with a pencil crayon, it's much, much easier to get in there and get it how you want it. So I'm just grabbing a little bit of paint, and then again, you see I can come in and I can blend that out a little bit.
Yeah, Rachel, people also support your idea with this technique. It's really helpful for the others. So thank you for sharing this very precious tip for everyone.
It's just so much easier than trying to mess about with a paintbrush. And you can, I've on my original one, you can see I've used lots of different shades and spent a little bit more time on that one. And that's exactly what you can do with this. And of course, don't forget things like the arms and the elbows. You'd have a little bit of pink, and on the shoulders, you'd have a little bit of pink, and the hands as well. And it will just bring it all to life. And in fact, I'm even going to grab a pencil. I'm even going to pop a little bit of.
And Rachel, Crafty IM, she has a question regarding these crayons. She's asking if it's possible to put a varnish over this pens to seal.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I frequently do.
That's great.
I frequently do with my resin pieces. Once I've finished with them, I frequently put varnish on them to seal them, and it won't shift. It doesn't shift. So then I'm going to apply my wax. I like to use my finger in a lot of areas, but there are some of these places, like, see, this is what I love. That looked so scruffy, but now we've gone in with that wax and it's immediately looking so much nicer. But I'm just using a little brush to apply these little bracelets and things because they are just teeny tiny and quite difficult to get at with my fingers. So I'm just, you can see there, she's just coming to life. I'm going to add some gold up in that bit as well, and we'll do her bracelets.
Susie is saying that you are very passionate and very talented. So yes, she definitely is. Because to paint all the trees, it's very, very, hard work, I would say.
Oh, and then I'm just...
So well done, Rachel. Huge compliment for you and for your artwork. That's nice. Thank you so much, guys, for the support.
Thank you so much. And now you see, even though I haven't finished painting this properly, I'm adding my wax wax. And I don't really need to, you know, unless if I want to come back in and paint it, of course I can. But
Yeah.
I'm just being gentle on these little bits on the edge because it's a very, very shallow mould. They are very delicate, and you do need to just bear that in mind. So, but it's lovely getting this detail out. So just bringing this detail out with the, oh, please don't break. They are so delicate, and I think anything, I just kind of think of it that anything I manage to get out of the mould of these little bits is a bonus, really, because they're so delicate that the best way you're going to get them out is with clay. Now, there is just this one little section here with these tiny little triangles that I have to paint turquoise because I'm going to be putting lots of other turquoise triangles in there. So it's a tiny little detail, but I have to do it because that's how I roll. So there we go. That's that one done. We've got the tree done. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to paint this. I'm going to use a bigger paintbrush, otherwise I'll be here till next week.
Rachel, maybe just to point, show me for interrupting you. Could you maybe show again your finished frame to Caroline, because she seems to have missed the beginning of our live.
Of course.
So that she can see the project. And the second point was, I saw that Cindy was asking regarding the winners for the pizza box, where it's going to be announced. Well, the names are going to be announced in the next live. In case you have won the pizza box, you need to contact Stamperia, and Stamperia will give you further details on how to receive the pizza box. And I see that Jill has also asked this question. It is typically announced on a Monday morning, 11 a.m. live, but also in Stamperia newsletter, which comes out on a Monday. You have to message them if you win to get the box. Thank you so much, Jill, for supporting us and answering this question. So sorry, Rachel. So I take myself back so you can explain it again.
It's all good. It's all good. So I've just used some of the Indian turquoise on the phrase that I'm sticking on there. And I'm also using it on some of these little triangles because they'll match up with the other ones. Because when I was kind of studying these patterns that Klimt uses in the Tree of Life design, he's got this little section with these little blue triangles, and it just really pressed my buttons and ticked my boxes, and I just really liked having that little element running through. So I'm just doing that quickly here. So a couple more. Oh, I'm getting in a pickle there with that brush. Don't go in there. There we go.
Yeah, so everyone is liking your project. So I see so many comments. Andrea, for example, she's saying, Esta hermoso ese proyecto. Yes, very beautiful project. I love it so much too. So I also consider myself to do the same for my living room, maybe, because I love it so much. It's this a tree of life. It's just mind blowing.
Oh, it really is. It's just such an amazing design. I've got another little. We'll keep that there for now. So I also, these are all from on the grey board sheet that I got the Tree of Life from, and these are from the mould. These were little pieces that I managed to get out from the mould. So again, I'm just adding some gold wax to these. And I'm just using my finger, and I'm not being that fussy about it. It's just adding a little bit of gold here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And again, when we go back to the frame, this is something you can do with the frame. You can add little bits of gold. You can add little bits of gold leaf. You know, Klimt really liked adding those little details, didn't he? And because this collection is based on his work, anything like that is going to go really well with it. So last one, I think, what we'll do. And then also with the phrase, I just roughly painted the turquoise paint over it. I haven't put any gesso on. And I'm just, because I think this gives it quite a nice vintagey,
Yeah,
just
definitely.
vibe.
Yes.
You
I
know, and
also love to work with the golden wax. It's really nice.
yeah, love it, love it. I used to shy away from the waxes and things, but no, I put them on everything now. So they're just.
And also Marinelle, she also saying that using turquoise paint with this wax is just yummy. Yes, it definitely is.
Oh, it is. It really
This is
is.
a yummy combination, that's for sure. Thank you so much for this comment.
Right. So I got my frame now, and my wax still isn't, not wax. My crackle isn't quite dry in some places, but I'm going to ignore that and just carry on regardless. Just start sticking it together, and I'm just going to use a little bit of antiquing paste. You could use brown paint. You can use whatever works for you in this sort of circumstance, but do keep it wet, because you want to be able to remove it. Whoops, I'm throwing everything everywhere. There we go. You can see that crackle is really visible now, and it's just such a good one. It's just, it really comes out beautifully. Again,
This is
just
so beautiful, yeah.
put
So
in
now
this,
the Crackle effect appear even more to the front. This is so beautiful.
just putting it on and wiping it off.
Yeah, and so maybe just one quick interruption from myself. So people are still asking where they can subscribe to the newsletter of Stamperia. So you can do it simply through the Facebook site of Stamperia. So Jill has already posted a link. So here it is. It's a very huge link. Or you can also go on the website of Stamperia and sign up for the newsletter over there. And then you will stay tuned. You can see every news and you need to know. So yeah.
Right, so, oops, there we go. It's pretty much, obviously, you'll be able to take lots of time doing this, but that gives you the gist of it. There are some of these white bits are just where the crackle is still got to dry, but you can see it really does. Oh, I just love it. It's just
This
such a
looks
really
just
nice.
beautiful. Yeah, I love it.
It's really good effect. Then I'm going to take my extra forte glue and give it a shake, because I need to get some more. So, but you've got to use every last drop. So then I'm just going to figure out how I'm going to.
Now the fun begins. Now it's going to be even more exciting here.
Yeah, I get to
The
put it together.
layouting is about to start.
Come on. There we go.
Or can you maybe show us which glue you are using for this? Is it? All right. Thank you.
The extra strong one. If I can,
Thank
if I
you.
can get it out. Let me get a pin a minute. Just check. No, it's fine. It should come out. I think it's just needs a shake.
Caroline is saying that the great effect on the frame. So she likes the Crackle effect and how you put the paints on it. So I
Oh,
totally agree. It looks just gorgeous.
thank you. And I'm popping some glue where this is gonna sit on the frame. So there's no point putting it anywhere else, because
Yes.
there's only a few
Yes.
areas it's gonna sit. So there we go. We'll sit that there. And then I've got my lovely lady. Now, depending on how much of her you get out of your mould will depend on where you glue. But we do have this tree trunk that we can use to help support her if we need to. So there is extra support there. So let me just... So I'm just getting some little bits of glue there and on the bottom there.
Agnieszka is also saying regarding the glue situation, she's saying that extra forte glue is one of the strongest glues on the market. So guys, take a note in case you're working with very difficult or heavy surfaces. Put this on your wish list because seems to be the best one for this occasion. So thank you, Agnieszka, for sharing the tip with us.
It really is. It's a really, really reliable glue. So I'm just adding these extra little...
So now people from Indonesia are watching us. So we are really international today again. This is really, really cool. And everyone is sending hearts for your project, for your project, Rachel.
Thank you.
Everyone likes it. Yvonne is saying, wow. I also say wow because it's just I love this tree so much. When I saw your project on Instagram, I was like, oh my god! I felt so honored and happy that I'm going to host you because I can see it straight away how to do this, so I don't need to rewatch it.
So, and I've just taken the phrase now and sticking that on there. And all these elements, I'm going to just add a little bit more adhesive. All of these elements will sort of help support each other and keep each other in position once the glue has dried. So even though it might seem very delicate, it will be okay. And then,
sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. And then I've
got... No, bring it to the end. It's fine, so I can pop up later.
Then I've just got all these little bits which I'm popping in because they're just, well, they're part of that sort of whole patterning, repeating pattern thing that that Klimt does. So, but I'm keeping it quite minimal. So I've got a bit of a line, a bit of an L shape, a bit of a line to my design because it's easier for the eye to follow when people are looking at it. So it will draw the attention nicely.
I love also the idea to put the whole focus only on one side.
Yes.
It looks really, really gorgeous. So you still have like space for something different on the other side of your frame. So I really love the idea also.
Absolutely. And I'll show you now once I've stuck
some... And Leonor is sending you so many hugs and hearts for your project. Thank you so much, Leonor. And there's also Andy from Mexico watching us. Hello, hello. And Patricia, she's also saying that she loves her project. I think nobody cannot love her project because it's just amazing. Letizia is also sending hearts to you.
Thank you.
This is so nice.
That's so lovely. It's so nice because you never know what people are going to think of your...
Yes, and Carla is saying that it's so elegant. Yes, definitely. I think this could be also a very nice present for a woman. Because Klimt it has kind of feminine atmosphere in the collection, so I think it would be very good for a woman as a present, for example.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that one there.
Ligia is also saying hermosos proyectos, muchas gracias.
So there we go. There's some little white bits because there's glue that's still drying, but there we go. And then I just wanted to show you that you can always put, you know, if you wanted to, you can put any background in there that you wanted to.
Oh wow!
It doesn't have to be.
Oh wow!
It doesn't have to be a frame that goes straight through. You can just...
This is just amazing. Look how wonderful it looks together.
I know any of them would work. Oh, hang on, sorry. I mean, I could play with this all day,
Wow.
just adding, but then you come up here and you've got, it just, so you can add a background, or you could have a background that you can change on a regular
Yes, this
basis.
works perfectly together. All the
Yeah,
papers work just perfectly with your
you
frame.
can,
So I think it's just the best result you can achieve.
and you can make the frames from the papers as well. So it's it's a win-win. So there you go. That's my project.
Yeah, this is nice. And everyone is just overwhelmed. Everyone is liking our projects and your projects. So I will pop us together on the same screen. So maybe we can show our final projects. So it's a
Lovely.
wonderful frame from Rachel. And I did a shorter project because I wanted to let Rachel show her project more because I'm just to do the hosting for her today. So I did a small tag, which you can also use as a greeting card, for example, to put some notes on it or pictures. And this one is the previous version. It's a larger tag with a place for a photo on there. So I will post these two projects, I think tomorrow on my Instagram or my social media, so you can join my project there. And this is a very wonderful project of Rachel, which I really, really adore, and I just love it.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and thank you for being such a lovely host.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. You're so welcome. Thank you, guys. And
So
also, don't forget to share this video even after on when we have finished it. And thank you so much for being here with us. And we're looking forward to see you on Monday already with the next live. I think it's going to be Monica at 11 p.m. a.m. Sorry. So everyone, thank you so much for the comments because I see they're coming and coming and coming, and I
oh,
will try to let them pop on the screen. So thank you so much, and Rachel,
thank
thank
you.
you, thank you. So if you like, maybe you can also turn the camera just to show maybe your frame in the hands to see the real to show the real size of it.
There we go.
Wow,
There we
wow,
go.
wow, wow! I love it. This is gorgeous. Hey,
So,
everyone is saying lovely. So,
wow, thank
dear
you.
people, thank you so, so much for being here with us. And we still have a weekend ahead that we really need to enjoy and just feel inspired to create wonderful projects. Don't forget to share them on Stampers Worldwide or on Stamperia. So, we are really grateful for this and thank you so much. Rachel, thank you for this wonderful project.
Thank you.
So,
Thank
everyone,
you.
have a nice weekend and see you very soon. Bye.